Good afternoon, everyone. Buenos dias. Welcome. Hola. Welcome to the Quarantine Concert Series. This is concert number 71. 71. We have been at it in 54 consecutive days. I'm your host, Kabir Segal. Great to be back. I'm coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia, my parents' place where I am in quarantine. I want to say a special shout out to all the mothers today. Special shout out to my mother, Sue Siegel. Happy Mother's Day. There she is. That's us celebrating the Indian holiday of Holi. My mom is an incredible person, a wonderful author. We write children's books together. We've written ocho libros together, 8 books together. So it's really wonderful collaborating with her. I also wanted to just let you know that she will be co-hosting. She'll be co-hosting tonight's concert with me, 10 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss that. My mother and I hosting Lauren Henderson, wonderful vocalist. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. It's going to be a little bit after my mom's bedtime, so she's going to stay up late with us to celebrate Mother's Day. It's a team over here. It's not just my mother who's involved in this. It's not just me who makes these show happen. The wonderful Sandra and Camilo are an incredible duo. They're the ones that help produce these shows. So I want to give a special shout out to their mothers as well. So let's put their mothers up on the screen. We have Camilo's mother. Happy Mother's Day. We're wishing you good health, good spirits today. We love what you're a hero to the community. Anyone who knows Camilo knows that his mother deserves a lot of credit for raising such a hardworking and lovely individual. He's an absolute joy to work with. So we want to say thanks to Camilo's mom. We love you. Nos encanta. My Spanish isn't great, but I think hopefully you get the spirit. And I want to wish you all the best where you are, and hopefully we get through all these difficult times together and strong and resiliently. Also, happy Mother's Day to Sandra's mother. There she is in the shades, looking very cool there. Hat pulled down in the shades. I can do that too. So this is in honor of Sandra's mother. Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there. Thanks for all that you do in raising us and putting up with us and throughout the years. All right. We are on show 71. I think the goal is 100. So we have 29 shows left in this initial run. So the end is in sight. We're moving forward. All right. What are we doing? We're trying to support artists. We're trying to put the spotlight back on artists, back on people who've lost their gigs. So many gigs have gone away. Concerts have been canceled into 2021. It's true that some states are opening, but we need to be there for musicians. We love the music. We love musicians. We want to support musicians. I recently wrote an op-ed, a column for Market Watch, a financial publication that talks about the importance of supporting artists. Let's look at that op-ed. The title of it is called Become a Patron of the Arts to Help the U.S. Economy Get Back in Tune. Right, of course. So there's always been a link between patrons and artists. We need to make sure that we're supporting artists. Buy the music, buy the merchandise, buy the sheet music, send donations to arts organizations. We need to be strong patrons for artists. There's always been a link between patrons and artists going back to the Middle Ages and well beyond that, probably. So I also want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to All About Jazz. They're a wonderful organization celebrating their 25th 25 anniversary. I want to say thanks to them for simulcasting some of these concerts. And Michael Ritchie started this. If you're an artist, go there and make an artist page. If you're a patron, go make a donation. It's important to support the wonderful jazz journalism happening at All About Jazz. All right, next up, I want to say we've started a quarantine film series. I just finished making my first film. Took a lot of time and money and energy to make that film with Arturo O'Farrell. It's called Fandango at the Wall, Fandango El Muro. And all the film festivals have gone away. South by Southwest, canceled. Tribeca Film Festival, canceled. Atlanta Film Festival, postponed. Cleveland Film Festival, canceled. So this is an effort to have conversations with the filmmakers who've made these incredible movies, and we're trying to give them a platform so they can share their stories with the world. They've worked for years on these movies, on these películas, and we want to make sure we're sharing the spotlight with them. So these are the movies that will be coming to Netflix and Amazon and HBO in the months ahead. So we do those conversations in the morning at 10:30 a.m. And so please stay tuned for that. One more thing, we have a word of the day. We have a word of the day. There will be a pop quiz at the end. If you can tell me what the word of the day is, we will give you a prize. Prize is a puppy giving you a trophy. This is a music word. So the word of the day is moto in honor of Mother's Day. That's mamás. So we said the word of the day is moto. It means the Italian term. Let's look at it. Moto is the Italian term for motion, as in con moto, with motion or quickly. So when you see musicians playing with moto, that means they're playing quickly. Today's band is a wonderful band. I think you'll hear some passages being performed moto. So that is the word of the day. We're trying to increase the music vocabulary, right? Across the world. So, all right. So let me know if you want to put it up on the screen, and you will get a puppy presenting you a trophy. It's the best prize we can give you. All right. Where can you find us? We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're also on LinkedIn. Also on Periscope. And here's my Periscope. Up Periscope. Down Periscope. See, I was in the Navy. I'm an expert, right? Just kidding. I'm not an expert in submarines and periscopes, though. Here's the periscopes. YouTube. We're also on Twitch. So thanks for tuning in on all those platforms. In addition, we're also want to let you know, if you want to be on the show, please let us know. Please send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. We only have 29 shows left. So it's, we have a list of like 70 artists who want to come on the show. So we're really trying to be thoughtful of and if you really want to get on the show, send some business to Sandra and Camilo, ask them to hire you, ask them for mixing and mastering services. That is the shortcut. Their clients get preferential treatment. So Sandra and Camilo is the gateway onto the show. All right. With that, I want to say thanks for everyone for tuning in. We have a wonderful guest today, live from Bogota, Colombia. I hope the internet gods will, every time we have an international guest, I pray to the gods that the internet will survive. And if they don't, that's okay. We'll roll with it. An incredible, accomplished composer, arranger, producer, band leader. We're gonna have a portion of their whole band here. I've been listening to their music for years. They're incredible. They're geniuses. They have such a great aesthetic and sound and vibe to them. Please welcome the Latin Grammy nominated Javier Pérez Sandoval and Carrera Quinta. Welcome. Hola.
Hola. Hola. Hello. Hi.
Hi. Javier, please introduce who's with you and where are you broadcasting from?
Okay, we are broadcasting from Bogota, Colombia. So I'm Javier Perez. He's my beautiful wife, Francie Montalvo, pianist and co-leader of the band, and Daniel Montoya, bass player of the band. He has been playing with us for almost 10 years with Carrera Quinta.
Wow. Tell me, you're in Santa Fe de Bogota, right? That's the name? Right. Tell me, how has the quarantine affected your musical career? Did you have any gigs lined up that have been canceled? Tell me about it.
Yeah. Just before the quarantine started, we had some concerts outside Bogota because last year we got a grant from the Colombian Cultural Department to do some concerts around schools in Colombia. We did some concerts in Cali, and we had planned to do more concerts in March, but those concerts were canceled, so it was kind of complicated. We were also preparing the release of the Francie's new piano solo album, so it was like we were thinking in release the album between March and April, but with all these things happen, all the plans changed a lot.
Gotcha. I understood. What is the typical day like for you, Javier? How do you structure your day in quarantine? Are you practicing more? Do you make your bed? Do you go for a walk? What's your day like?
I woke up early. I work at Universidad del Bosque School of Music. I am the head of the School of Music at Universidad del Bosque here in Bogota. So I have a lot of work in the school. So because when all the schools went with everything virtual classes online, so the last 2 weeks we have been doing a lot of things from home. So I woke up around 8:30. I connect with to prepare my classes because also I have classes. I prepare my classes. I have meetings with the faculty, with people from the university, and then we were working with Francie with her album. So it has been like really busy days at home.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that, and I'm glad. Um, I can't wait to hear you play live after quarantine because it's gonna. All these musicians are gonna be well rehearsed, trained, ready to go. It's gonna be amazing. So thanks for sharing that. Tell me, what would you like to begin? What would you like to begin your set with today?
Okay, we are gonna start with a song called Después que me olvidé de ti. It's not an original, it's a Colombian traditional song. In when we play with Carrera Quinta, most of the time we play our own music, or sometimes we play versions of instrumental pieces, tunes that are played especially in this part of the country, because like Colombia has many different styles. So you go to the Pacific coast, to the Caribbean coast, to the valleys. There are different backgrounds in the music. So the music from when we are from is music that is more played with acoustic string instruments like acoustic guitar. There is an instrument called tiple that is similar to like a cavaquinho. It's small, and also a bandola is play the melody similar to the Spanish bandurria. So they play especially like instrumental music, and that's where we are more focused, like playing like our music, our compositions based on those styles. But for our last album, the more recent called Traslaciones, we wanted to explore something different because there are also like some songs in the style of this part of the country. So we found that the all those groups that play those instrumental pieces and compositions that are really extremely good with musicians, they don't play like the vocal repertoire like it happens in jazz, because we have like a jazz background. When we were in school we studied jazz. It just happened that many of standards are actually are songs. So we wanted that for that album. So we picked 7 songs and trying to explore like something different. So we are gonna play a song called Después que me olvidé de ti. It's kind of a love song, but we choose the song most for the melody. So hope you enjoy
Great.
it.
I want to say one more thing before you play. You're in Bogota. I'm in Atlanta. If you're watching at home, tell us where you're watching from. I think Javier, we all want to know all the cities and countries in the world that are tuning in. I want them to know where his music, where their wonderful music is being heard. So please begin. Vamos, mi amigo.
Okay.
Yeah. Maravilloso. Excelente.
Gracias.
Wonderful.
Thank
We
you.
see.
Thank you.
What a wonderful gift. Que buen regalo de Dia de la Madre. Gracias. Carolina Jimenez says that. And we have Austin, Texas watching. We have people in California watching. On Instagram, there's people in Tokyo tuning in. So all over the world, you're bringing your wonderful music all over the world. Thank you so much for that wonderful, wonderful opening number. I want to ask you about your recent album, which is also beautiful. Let's put that up on the screen. Your recent album, it's Translations, right? That's what it translates to. Tell me about the concept behind it and the production process of your recent album.
Okay, so the idea started with we were looking for something different because, like I was saying, we were focused more on playing original instrumental music, and we were thinking about let's explore the Colombian songbook, like it's the American songbook based on the standards. So we were thinking about that. So it really started the idea working in the school with some of our students because we have like different groups, and I was playing some of these tunes with my students in the ensembles. So we were thinking, oh, these songs are great, but we had singers in the groups. So I was thinking I would like to play those tunes, those songs in with the band. So we choose 7 different tunes, and we develop we did all the album with the university where we work, Universidad del Bosque in Bogotá. So there is more material besides the album because we created also like this is a website, is traslaciones.unbosque.edu.co. I will have to write it, but in the website you will find everything about how was the album made. So the concept about how we approach the songs, things, talking about the harmonies, the production process. Also, its focus is for someone who is like a professional musician who could study the material, but also someone who is like just starting, also will work with that kind of person. So it has like also like a different like an academic thing, like educational thing around with the album. So it was really interesting. We have been working like with the band like for 10 years. So for the production process, we were working with this almost the same team. Like for our list, the last three albums, we put together a team with the producer, the sound engineering, the guy, the people who is in charge of the mastering, everything. So it was really interesting. So we released that album last year.
Wonderful. It's beautiful. By the way, can you, when you speak, can you hold the microphone up close to you like this
Okay,
so we can hear you better? Um,
okay.
Shirley was saying beautiful album cover. Talk to us about the album cover and the graphics on the cover of the album. Who made that?
It was made in the school because the school has the university has like a design graphic design program. So there is the design center of the university. So we were talking about when we were thinking, okay, let's find out about the concept. So there was the concept of seven because we have seven musicians playing in the band, seven songs. So it was always like thinking about that. Also, it's by a set of some flowers that are found here in this area. I don't remember the name of the flower, so I remember the girl who did that is called Diana Obregon. She explained me the first time that she showed me the concept of the art. She said me there is a flower blah, 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 but I don't remember the name of the flower. But this based on something with seven songs, seven musicians, because always Carrera Quinta has played in different sections. This is the first time that Carrera Quinta plays in a trio in 10 years. First time. So we were playing in big band, sextet, quintet. Francis has played alone. Also, we put that with Carrera Quinta, but trio the first time that we played.
Wonderful. What would you like to play? And by the way, everyone watching at home, please go to their website, carreraquinta.com. And also check them out on Spotify. You'll see this album. You'll see their last big band album that they put out, I think, in 2016. And you'll get notified about their new music. So check them out. There it is, the whole song list there on Spotify. So we'll talk about that later. But I wanna just say go to their website, check them out on Spotify. Important to subscribe and also buy the music if you can as well. So what would you like to play next?
Next tune is called El Intensos. It's that song is that piece is in our in two albums. It's in the Big Band album, but also it's in the first one. Our first album was recorded in 2009. It's called En Esencia. And when we recorded again this tune in the Big Band album in 2016. Always we like to play this tune in our concerts. Most of the time we choose this tune for to close the concert because it has like a lot of intensity really. And there's a thing with the name because in Spanish the name has there is a mistake in the grammar in the name because intensos is plural, but el is used for singular, but it's on purpose. Sometimes I do that with the names of the tunes, that there's something tricky about that. So, and sometimes the guys in the band, they ask me, what's the meaning of El Intensos? The meaning is that more like, because it has a lot of energy, the tune. So it's focused on that. So the article El is more like a game between Francis and me. We were saying, let's play El, like referring to, or talking about the tune. So, let's play the Intensos. Hope you enjoy it.
Awesome. So good. They love you here. I want everyone to show their love for Carrera Quinta. Let's put it up on the screen. Love the guitar chords in the intro. Wow, I also love the tasty piano chords with the beautiful bass line. The combination of the three of you playing together is like a fine wine. And vino, bravo. It's to you guys, a fine wine. Vino tinto y vino blanco. All right. We also have Maxime in the house. If you do it on as an emoji, I will do it on screen. So we have some of this. We have some of this. Hearts. There's your friend Juan. I'm going to pan some applause to the left, to the right. We have some muscle action. Some of this. Beautiful. There's some vino. There's Camilo. Give me some vino tinto. Toast to you. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. Que bonita. Great players. Jugadores amazing. Jugadores. I want to make sure that all artists get some applause, because when an artist does not get applause, we need to make sure that you feel the love that you're putting out there. Thank you for that wonderful piece, Javier, and your amazing band. Um,
Welcome.
Tell us about the book that you've been working on.
Okay. Yeah, last year we won an award from the Colombian Cultural Department. They have like different subventions for artists, and there is one for music publications. So we sent like all our composition book. It was more like 17 pieces. So it was like all our big band arrangements in just in one book, and we wanted to do something, not only publishing the music. We wanted something. We were saying, okay, if we were going to do a book, so let's try to do something different, something special. Or when we try to publish a new album and something, we got to do it in a not a different way, but something like meaningful for us. So we know an artist, an illustrator here from Bogota, Colombia. His name is Socos. His artist name is Socos. His real name is Ricardo Correa. Uh, so we worked with him. So I sent him all the tunes, all the compositions. He listened it, and he created an illustration for each one of the pieces. So each one of the tunes has a illustration that it tries to evoke or talks about the music. So with him, we worked also for Francis' new album, that is the one it's in on the screen, that is called Desde Adentro. It's a solo piano album, but it's part of the Carrera Quinta family, because it's like kind of the same concept, the same team, the same production team that has been working for the last three albums. We have been working with, obviously, Francie and me, but we have been working with Mauricio Cano, that is a Colombian engineer. So he has been doing the recording and the mixing of our albums with an orchestra director. His name is Ricardo Jaramillo. He won the Grammy last year for the album with Samuel Torres. And so we have been working with Ricardo for our last three albums, and for the mastering we did it with Randy Merrin and Sterling. So it has been like the team behind the production of all of this music that we have been doing. So the last year, Francie got an idea about making a new album, a solo piano piece, just solo piano. So at the beginning, I don't remember, la idea de dónde salió en verdad. ¿No recuerdas?
De querer como plasmar lo que yo hago.
Said she wanted to like find to communicate in a different way what we were doing. So at the beginning we were thinking in recording with the band, but we had the chance to record in a really nice recording hall here in Bogota. There is a public library called Luis Angel Arango. So they had a really nice and beautiful concert hall, and they have really two good pianos. So we talked with them. They allowed us to make the recording there. We did the recording almost 1 year ago, around April, March of the last year. The plan was going to release the album, digital and physical album, right now. But with all the quarantine thing, the physical album is delayed because something really meaningful for her. The title of the album is the entry is from like it's from her. Is like the everything. So she wanted to say, okay, I want to live the experience of my music something more than just the music. So we worked again with a
Yep.
new team, with Francie's sister Margarita and Socos, and we worked in the concept of the art of this album.
Beautiful. I think everyone should check it out for sure. I do want to get some questions in, some preguntas in. Um, Jennifer wants to know, she says, what advice do you have for being in a band with someone you love, for being, a husband, wife in a band? What advice do you have on how to
Uh,
make that successful?
we try to find out like to make it like it's a teamwork. So we divide the work. We say, okay, I do all the like the some things. We find out Francie where she's the best for the team, and always we think everything not as like as a job, because we do this because we love music, we love Carrera Quinta, is the way to express ourselves. We don't think in like, oh, every time that we go to the studio or we have the chance to play a live concert, it's like something really meaningful for us. So I think that's why it works, because it's not a job for us. Carrera Quinta is not a job for us. It's our life. So it's really like,
Es lo que amamos.
see what we love, is what Francis was saying. Es lo que amamos, lo que queremos. So
And
that's
we
how
love,
it works.
yeah, and we love your music. We love to hear another piece.
Yeah. So right now,
Alegría.
La Legia, okay. There is something special because, like I was saying, Francis releasing her new solo album, so she's gonna play by
La
herself a composition called Elegía de un Sentimiento. It was composed when 2015, 2015.
By the way, Shirley wants to know how the both of you met.
We met at the school. We studied in the same school. I think that for the first 3 semesters, I wasn't talking with her because I was like hanging around with other people, and then I found, okay, this girl is really special, so so okay.
No.
So Francis is gonna play Elegía de un Sentimiento.
Coge la guitarra.
So good. So good. Que bonita. Beautiful and expansive, Sishambu. Thank you. It's very beautiful and has changed the energy of my home. Very gracious of you. Thank you from Hawaii. Mahalo. Mahalo and aloha. Oh, the emotions. I can feel your piano performance. Beautiful, amazing talent. So beautiful. When does that album come out?
It's already on digital on the streaming services. Is
Okay.
the album is available, and the physical album I think by the end of May should be ready because
Okay.
it has like a really special design for the package. So we hope to have it ready from the by the end of the month because for the quarantine all the places to go to print was they were not in business, they were closed, there were some things like the price of the materials were higher, so it was kind of difficult, but we found someone, and right now yesterday we received like the first like the first test of the how it's gonna be the album. So hope we have the ready for like the end of May. But it's already on online. Your
Great.
Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, etc. is already there.
We'll check it out. All right, for everyone watching at home, I want to say first thank you to these incredible musicians. We have one more song to play, but before they play the song, I want to say thank you to Sandra and Camilo. Let's put their website up on the screen. Sandra and Camilo, they're the tech team behind this production. Soundworksrecording.com. If you're an artist, go there. Send them something to mix and master. If you name one of their two dogs, Oreo or Maui, you will get a discount. So you can also book time just with their dogs to pet them. $5 per pet, payable by PayPal and credit card, of course. So thanks, Sandra and Camilo, for producing the show. Also, go to Carrera Quinta's website.com. Let's put that up on the screen at carreraquinta.com. And, incredible artists. You have this is just the trio, but they have a whole big band, and they do piano solo stuff here. So they have quite a range of music that they contribute to and make. And also, let's put Javier's website up on the screen too. I think we have it up there so that you can check out all of his good work as an individual. Obviously, a professor, intellect, one of the most amazing artists we've had on the show thus far. It took us 72 shows to be able to come and feature this incredible band. And thank you so much for being with us today from Bogota. So with that, what would you like to finish with today?
We are going to finish with another tune from Francie. The tune is Con el Alma.
Yeah.
Yes, Con el Alma, like from the soul. It's actually the first composition that Francie wrote and for Carrera Quinta. She wrote that and when we were finishing our undergrad. So she wrote the tune for her final recital. And we have playing this tune like in sextet, big band, and right now like piano solo. So it's Con el Alma.
Awesome. I'm going to start my camera up here. Amazing. Thank you so much for the amazing performance. Look at all the applause you're getting. Each of these emojis is like 20 seconds of applause for me, so you have to get used to it. Get the rare standing ovation. And now, so you got my mom's fake flower arrangement. So thank you for being on the show. We really appreciate all of you three taking the time in your quarantine. You're incredible musicians. I can't wait to see your future projects. And thank you. It's been a great honor. I would also like, yeah, of course.
Thank you.
I would also like to say we do have a word of the day winner, increasing music literacy. So we would like to say congratulations to our word of the day. The word of the day was moto. Let's give them the puppy trophy. So the word to Mariana and Julian Rivera. So congratulations on you're now the defending champions of the word of the day. So awesome. Will you be able to defend your crown? Will you be able to defend your trophy tonight? You're the defending champion, Mariana and Julian Rivera. So tonight we have a show 10 p.m. Eastern. 10 p.m. Eastern with Lauren Henderson, and my mom will be hosting the show with me as well. So thank you for being with us. See you tonight at 10 p.m. In the meantime, have a wonderful siesta, everyone, and we'll see you on the other side of tea. We're having a tea here now. I can smell it being brewed. So have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you tonight. Good night, everyone. Good day, everyone.